Interesting. Motorcycle sales are running, and this is from NCOM again. Motorcycle sales are running out of gas. Last year, fuel-efficient motorcycles proved to be a viable option for motorists facing higher and higher gas prices, but following more than a decade of steadily increasing sales figures, the economic downturn has caught up to bike makers. For 14 years through 2006, U.S. motorcycle sales had increased every year. That's increase going up. Sales started to drop in 2007, but still topped the $1 million mark. A year ago, as gas prices pushed toward $5 a gallon, fuel-sipping two-wheelers got a boost. Despite the worsening economy, street bike sales were down only 3.3% in 2008, and smaller scooters enjoyed their best year ever, posting a 41.5% gain. Now, you know, those little bitty scooters, you know, those little 50cc things you see.
Exactly.
Those are all over the place. But last week, publicly held Harley-Davidson, you may be familiar with this company, reported an 84% drop in quarterly earnings to $26.5 million. The company said it was getting out of the sport bike business, shutting down the longtime Buell line and selling its MV Agusta operation. You know, they bought MV Agusta last year. Now they're selling it. What the hell was that all about? A high-end Italian brand it bought last year. Not that that matters, but the interesting thing about this article is this. Mark Blackwell, vice president of Victory Motorcycles, which suffered a 56% decline in the July-September period, told the Los Angeles Times, "We haven't laid everybody off. We haven't totally stopped advertising. We've kept up the product development because we're positioning this business for when the market stabilizes and grows." Mark. The reason you have a 50% decline, and you heard it here first on KickStartTV, you want to do this in unison? Because your motorcycles are fucking ugly. Okay, there, we said it. The Victory is the ugliest piece of junk I've ever seen.
I'm telling you.
You know, I mean, that is an ugly bike. The problem isn't the economy. The problem is you got ugly bikes. You stop making ugly motorcycles, people will buy more of them. Call me crazy. It's a concept. Okay, that's the end of that. Now,
and it's true because, you know, to give the devil their due, okay? Let's say this. To give the devil his due, the Victory is not a bad machine. It's not a badly built motorcycle. They're not bad.
No, it's not a poorly built bike.
They are just but ugly.
The Victory Vision is the ugliest motorcycle ever made.
Well, now, wait a minute. You got to remember BMW is out there still.
No, it is BMWs are much better.
Oh, the Vision. The Vision.
Right. That thing that looks like George Jetson made out of plastic.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a stupid bike.
It even has more plastic in it than a Honda Fury.
Only blind motorists would actually buy that bike. You know, and
I saw somebody riding one last week.
You gotta be kidding me,
I wouldn't kid you.
Was he wearing a bag over his head?
No, but he had a full face helmet on. You could not see this individual's face. There's no way you could have known who it was. It might have been you.
Yeah, Big Daddy Crash says the Vision's the only thing I think is ugly. We're not dissing their whole line. We're just dishing the Vision. It's dishing.
I'm dissing them all. I think they're all ugly.
Well, they make a thing called the 8-ball that's kind of okay. I mean, it's like it's farting a windstorm. Okay, speaking of stuff coming up, hey, don't forget. Oh, is that?
Oh boy! Speaking of stuff, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you, have we got some smooth transition on this gig or what? You know, go on, Warren.
The Vision has more plastic than a Hollywood hooker, says Big Daddy Crash. Big Daddy Crash, you got to hang around. We're going to be showing a lot of your artwork here tonight. Big Daddy
Crash.
Don't
be
running off. You sent us some cool stuff that's going on the air tonight. Renegade Classics Santa Clarita presents the 4th annual Toy Drive and Holiday Party Elf Ride 2009. These guys sent this to me on MySpace or Facebook or something. So anyway, check this out. Benefiting Domestic Violence Center of Santa Clarita Valley, Saturday, December 12th. Bring a new unwrapped toy, blah, 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 the usual stuff. And you can find out more at Renegade Classics. And you can email them renegade.classics@AT&T.net. That will be, once again, Saturday, December 12th in Santa Clarita Valley. They're going to have live music, raffle prizes, 50-50 vendors, all the usual biker fun.
Will there be food?
So here, go ahead and camera in on this thing there.
Is it going to be food?
There you go. Elf Ride, man. There, let me move this over a little bit.
Is there going to be food?
There'll be food. There you go. So you can find that online somewhere. All right, that's cool. We're done with that.
You're going to have to do that in Santa Clarita, California. You'll be freezing your butt off around here.
Yeah, you couldn't do it here. Well, yeah, I may go. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of places having toy runs on the 6th. Could be kind of chilly. Anyway, Renegade Magazine's Hot Rod and Custom Chopper Show. Here, you can check this out. Go ahead and zoom in on this puppy right here. To get this, you go to www.renegademagazine.com, and you can see all the cool stuff they're having. They're having a big show, live music by the Kings of Hell, which I love the band name, and this is the Church of Chop. And they do some cool stuff. You got to check out their website. Once again, that is www.renegademagazine.com. Very cool stuff. They're having a shindig. Go there. Anyway, last in the news. last but certainly,
I can't believe it.
Last but certainly least, from NCOM, another news article.
You're killing me.
I don't love this.
I can't stand this.
You gotta love it. Hey, bad driving is in the genes.
Keep it in your jeans.
You'll be driving better. What can I tell you? Medical researchers say they've unraveled the mystery to bad drivers, and their genetic makeup may be to blame. A study recently published in the Journal of Cerebral Cortex, a magazine I read regularly, led by University of California Irvine neuroscientists, found that people with a certain gene variation perform more than 20% worse on a driving test than those without the gene, and they also retained less of what they had learned. The researchers commented later on, they've decided to nickname this gene Budweiser. That's the name.
All right, now you're making some sense, and I understand that completely. We've known some people that
had the Budweiser gene. Yeah. About 30% of Americans have I was kidding about the Budweiser thing. About 30% of Americans have the particular gene variant, though a test to determine whether someone has the gene variant is not commercially available. And it just says that, basically if you got this gene, you drive like hell. So, I mean, it's a genetic, when you say, like, what is that person, like, brain dead? Are they genetically stupid?
Yeah.
The answer to that
Sometimes
yes,
it is
they
true.
are. Okay. So, anyway, that's what's going on in the world of NCOM and announcements that people have sent us over Facebook and MySpace and all that other wild.
By God, I'm glad I was here to catch that.
I know. You wouldn't want to miss that at all. We have got some great stuff coming up. Big Daddy Crash sent us a bunch of paintings that he did.
Oh, man.
He is the new David Mann.
This stuff is going to make you wet your pants. I'm not kidding you. This is some of the most beautiful stuff I've seen in years.
Daver says, I hear diarrhea runs in your genes. And Fat Bob says, what the hell? You pups ain't going to make it to the Pueblo toy run? I don't know, man. That's a little bit far down there for
Pueblo.
me. Pueblo's down there. God. A little down,
Well, when is the Pueblo toy run?
That's you send us the information about the Pueblo
give up
toy
the information
run.
and we'll look at it.
Send us the link in the chat room and we'll put it up and we'll talk about it. Anyway, we also have some great shots of Trash's bike. The question last week was, what's going on with Captain America? We got some great pictures of Captain America. We have a bike by Kevin. The Title of Liberty is the name of the bike, and it is a way cool piece of work. Wait till you see this. It really is a patriotic bike.
It is a tribute.
And it's really nice. So that's sort of our patriotic show. Big Daddy Crash has got a lot of patriotic art. Captain America, Title of Liberty. We're going to talk about the AME bolt-on chopper front end and what's going on with that. And everybody, don't go away because when we come back, we're going to show you some pictures sent to us by the beloved Anna Evil, who had
absolutely some Thanksgiving wishes for us.
Thanksgiving wishes for us from Anna Evil.
Yeah, so straight ahead.
All that straight ahead. Run the spot. We'll be right back, guys.
KickStartTV, the show that cares about what you've got to say about the world of motorcycling and motorcycle building.
Oh, I've got a helmet. I got a beauty.